I got distracted. You know, family does that to you sometimes. They get on your damn nerves. They get on your last nerves. And in my case, there's one individual in particular who gets on my last nerves quite often. I kind of wonder how many lasts do I actually have, considering the amount of times he gets on my last damn nerves. But I love him anyway. And he's around in the studio and want to hang out, want to show the world how he looks on camera and how he feels on camera and how he comes across on camera. Because without any broadcasting experience whatsoever, without any journalism experience whatsoever, without anything substantive to say, I can imagine, he's still my nephew. He wants to take over my studio and show up and give his advice on life and love and everything else. I can't believe I'm going to allow it. But hey, what do you say? You take your chances in life. I'm gonna do it here. My nephew, Josh. I don't know what I'm thinking about letting him on, exposing him to all of you. I guess I can just say pray for us all. Pray for us all. Who knows what the hell is gonna come out of his mouth? He's here next. He better not reveal any family secrets though, because I'll kick his ass. Back with more of the Stephen A. Smith Show with my little nephew in a minute. I'm just sitting here. I'm in between segments. I'm getting ready to take phone calls in a little while or whatever. But my useless little ass nephew is sitting next to me, you know, thinking he the Mac Daddy and all of this stuff. So you just sitting here going, hit the mic on or whatever. You know, why do you get on your uncle's last nerves all the damn time? Why don't you answer that question for the public since we here? Why? It's like you and your siblings and your cousins. It's like y'all live to bother Uncle Steve. Why?
Well, it's easy to keep me out of your head. You know how to get rid of me. Just send me to a Knicks game, Miami, Dubai, wherever you. Where you going Friday?
Send you to Dubai.
Send me to Dubai.
What the hell are you gonna do in Dubai?
We rich.
Who's rich? Who's rich? It ain't me. That's oil money out there.
First of all,
what are you talking about?
I'm the last Smith. You got two daughters. If they get married, their last names is what? Whatever it's gonna be. I'm the last of your family tree. You gotta take care of me.
Unless they want to hold on to my name because the men that they marry don't measure up to daddy.
What type of man would let them do that? You don't want them to choose that man.
There's plenty of dudes that are out there that'll let a woman keep her last name and don't give them their last name. There's plenty of men that have done that.
If I had a girl and her dad was Stephen A., she definitely not keeping Smith on her name.
Did you just say if you had a girl? Is that what you just said? Is that what you just said? You just uttered that out of your mouth?
Yeah.
So you acting like you single with no girl?
I'm on TV.
So you on TV, so what you saying is because you on TV, you don't want the world to know you got a girl.
I don't care about the world, but I don't want the girls to know I got a girl. We're not gonna eliminate the possibilities.
What possibilities?
I'm in my 30s.
So what that mean?
I got a lot ahead of me. You gotta find somebody to you know, be old with you. I'm finding somebody to get old with.
To be old with
me. Be old with you, get old with me.
So I'm just old, right? That's what we doing. I'm just old. I'm just old now, right? I'm 57 years old. You do realize that there's a whole bunch of people out there who want to smack you upside your head if you calling that old. You just still young and wet behind the ears.
Nah, I'm not wet behind it. After 30, you're not wet behind the ears no more.
Let me ask you this question. So if you your own man, right, and you in your 30s and all of this other stuff, why you always stealing my stuff? You got on my shades right now. I was looking for those shades for a year, and your ass took them, and you held on to them, and you never returned them, and then convinced me that I must have lost them. Did you leave it in the restaurant? Did you leave it at work? It's got to be somewhere, and you had the shit all along.
Do you know the Knicks play tonight and I had to buy my own ticket?
That doesn't answer my question about my shades.
These ancient shades won. I bought the ticket.
Those are Cartiers.
Yeah.
There's no way on earth you bought Cartiers.
We rich.
Who's we?
I didn't even tell you that we bet on Karl Anthony Towns tonight.
Who's we?
With the company card.
Right? What company card?
Oh, Griffin is?
Man, you talking about one of my employees? Don't let me fire somebody out here. So somebody gave you the company card to let you book tickets on my dime.
Karl Anthony Towns, 30 tonight, and he better do it.
How often have you been betting?
Every day. I make videos.
Every day. Every day. When the hell this habit start?
FanDuel, this is a prize pick show, but online betting, it's a thing.
How often have you been winning?
I bet every
Because I haven't seen a dime. You damn sure ain't give me none of the winnings.
We rich.
What does that mean, rich?
I'm not gonna bring you the money. I'm using yours to gain a little bit and then.
Well, if you using mine to gain a little bit, why take money out of my pocket and not bring something back so I can at least break even?
No, so I can go with you to Dubai on Friday. When you going to Dubai?
I don't know where I'm going.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know where I'm going.
You're on TV.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't know where I'm going. You know, I don't tell people how I move.
Right.
You understand?
I'm just saying I want to go too.
So,
House in Miami. When am I gonna? The nephew you always claim all through this book. I ain't been to his house yet.
And you're not getting there. And I don't live in Miami.
You see?
You don't know where I live.
Oh, yeah,
you don't know where I live because I won't give you my address because you're going to show up with somebody that I don't know. Or a bunch of people that I don't know and give out my address to people. Ain't none of their damn business. That's your problem.
You see why I said old and getting old? Who worried about their address and they getting out and stuff like that? Nobody coming to.
People who got something. People who don't
We
worry
rich.
about that.
Oh, so
People
we
who
are
don't-
rich.
people
Now
who
we
don't-
rich?
People who don't. It ain't no we. I didn't say anything about rich or poor. I'm talking about the word we. Where the hell you get the word we from? How is that in the equation? When did you earn a dime of my money?
I'm a Smith.
Oh, that's what it is?
You a Smith.
So because...
We from 203rd. Yeah,
And so because of that, so in other words, when I get a check, even though I'm the one putting in 16, 18, 20 hours a day, you get to sit up there and say, yo, that's about we, not me.
I be with you. I don't be with
No,
you.
you don't. No, you don't. You showed up twice this week. That's the first time I saw you in about 2 weeks. Prior to that, it was the first time I saw you in a month. Prior to that, it was the first time I saw you about 3 months.
But we speak every day. If you gave me the money too and the access, I'd be right with you. We'd be following you around. Going to Miami. Matter of fact, can I get an apartment in the thing that you in?
You can't handle the South Florida. I didn't even say Miami. I mean, we talk about South Beach. Yeah. You ain't ready for South Beach. You don't know how to discipline yourself. You don't. You don't. You think just because your voice is smooth, you understand that you're a handsome dude, that's all it requires. You know no woman wants a broke ass dude, right?
I'm not broke. We rich.
Don't say we. You didn't put in the work, I did. You understand? You got to earn your own stripes. By the way, you're going to be able to tell her, honey, yo, we rich, we rich. She's going to be like, what do you do?
What you think they saying to Bronny James? I'm the Bronny James of the media.
Well, he's only 19. He's only 19, 20.
And
you're the Bronny James of the media.
Yes.
How are you the Bronny James of the media?
Because you walked me through the door. We here. I'm on TV. I probably don't belong, or people feel like I don't deserve to be, but it is what it is. You my uncle, and I'm here. Bronny James. Number 55 draft pick.
Who's about to be in the G League. Or actually is already there, going back and forth between that and on the bench for the Lakers.
So the G League for the media would be what?
I have no idea.
I'm on YouTube.
I don't know. It ain't
I'm not on ESPN, but I'm on YouTube.
YouTube, G League is not YouTube, or YouTube is not the G League. YouTube is the future. G League ain't the future.
All right, so I'm not first take, because first take is like, you know how you say number 1, 11 years? I'm not first take. I'm on my way. We in the media. Bronny James, Bronny Josh.
When are you gonna give your uncle some love? When are you gonna spare me the stress of having to worry about you and your siblings and your cousins? When am I going to get a break from y'all with this attitude? We rich. When am I gonna get a break from that? When y'all gonna be like this, yo, Uncle Steve is climbing up there in age. Mm-hmm. You understand? So we gotta take care of him instead of looking for him to take care of us. When that gonna happen?
Well, I don't know about the other ones. I know that we are related to a lot of leeches and stuff like that. Don't include me in that. But me, I provide value. I don't provide value.
What value do you provide?
Like when you don't wear suits, right? And you want to dress how you want to dress, don't I tell you that you dress wrong?
No, because I don't dress wrong. I'm usually dressing right, and here's my proof. Because you usually got on shit that was mine. And then you take it for yourself and act like you the one that got it. And by the way, don't ever say that about your family. My families are not leeches. They ask Uncle Steve for stuff like that because Uncle Steve is gonna always look out. But the bottom line is, I got a lot of hardworking people in the family and stuff like that. They're your cousins, they're your siblings. They love you to death. They just know you cocky as hell. You understand? And where do you get this from? I mean, this is, listen, all of us had confidence, but you on another level. You think that you could just rock on shades and a hat and the women are just gonna drool after you. Like, it's a privilege to be in your presence. Where did that come from? That didn't come from me. That didn't come from Uncle Basil. That didn't come from Uncle Frankie. That didn't come from Grandpa. That didn't come, none of us were that bad.
Y'all didn't grow up rich. It's your fault.
How?
12th grade, quite frankly, I'm working at ESPN. What do you think I'm telling girls? I'm on TV. It was easy in high school. Then right after that, I should have went to college. But I seen you, I'm like, he's gonna flourish. I could just skip college. I'll worry about that later. And then I had to, from 18 to about 25, women. I'm Stephen A. nephew. You got a headache?
I'm stuttering. I'm at a loss of words because I just heard something that I never heard from you before. So you're saying that because you were in high school and you was working for me when I had my show, quite frankly, you felt the need not to go to college? Because you was like, yo, my uncle's gonna be successful and I'm just gonna get from him?
Ronnie James.
You do understand how embarrassing that is? Do you understand that the public is looking at you? You understand that they're looking at you and they're going like this? You the leech.
I was the leech. I made it. I made it though.
How you make it?
Didn't I just tell you? I helped. Listen, all the turtlenecks and stuff that he be wearing, I don't got nothing to do with that. I be telling him to dress like me.
You do know that you looking away from the camera instead of into the camera.
Oh, because I'm watching myself.
See,
I can't stop watching myself.
Because you're addicted to what? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Instead of watching yourself on the screen, you're supposed to be looking into the damn camera. So you're addicted to the mirror now like that, right?
Sorry. Yeah.
What the hell are you going to do next? Get a perm?
First of all, it's the Knicks coat that I created. That's number one. Number two, Knicks fans want to know, you ain't been in the Garden all year.
I've been busy. I'm coming in the new year. I just had a lot of stuff to handle prior to that, and I like the season to wane, and I knew they were going to struggle the first month and a half of the season with the trade for Karl Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges. I wanted to give them some time to get their feet under them, develop a rhythm, some cohesiveness, and then when they're making their run and they're doing what they do, I'll be in attendance for that. I'm watching them all the time, though.
Okay, so when we up 35, tell Tom Thibodeau to sit the stars, please. He's making me nervous.
Making you nervous?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to get back to what you brought up.
What I brought up?
18 to 25?
Yeah. That age, that's my golden years.
And so what you were saying is, forget about good looks, forget about smooth talking, forget about, just ingratiating yourself with a honey and making her feel good. No, but you was like, I'm Stephen A's nephew. And that's what it did?
Yeah.
Why?
Why did
Because they thought you had money?
Because, I seen, like I said, you flourishing. I'm like, he's basically flourishing for me. Like, he's flourishing for me. So what I would do was, some people didn't believe it, like, Stephen A. what? And I'd just call you. You never pick up, but your voicemail proved that it was you, and that usually helped close the show for me. Is this on TV?
Yes.
All right. They can edit, right? Griff, you gonna edit that? All right.
Oh, my Lord. I don't even know what to say to you. I never heard this before.
It's a Smith thing.
It's a Smith thing.
I ain't gonna come up here and tell your business. It's a Smith thing.
Don't put the Smith name on blast like that. First of all, Grandma would have killed me. You understand? My sisters would have killed me. Stop it. No, this is you. You one of one. None of us were like this. Because remember, when I was on the come up, I didn't have no money. Uncle Frankie didn't have it like that. Basil didn't have it like that. Pops didn't have it like that. Cousin Carl, Keith, Derek, whomever didn't have it like that. So you can't say that because what you say, we rich. That's only you. Nobody could say that before this.
So y'all had the natural thing.
We had the natural thing.
So I have that.
But we didn't utilize it the way you did. We didn't have the bad, vicious, insidious intentions that you had.
Because y'all wasn't rich too. Once you rich too, with the natural thing that we got, then you got trouble. And now I want to, LA, Miami, where we going?
I will never allow you to Miami. You can't handle Miami.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. You can't. You'll be sitting up there and bribing somebody to put you and coach in the back of the plane just to get the hell to Miami, where you gonna do nothing but cause trouble. Now, you're not ready for down there. You're just not. Okay? So try something else.
All-Star Weekend Super Bowl?
That's San Francisco.
You need.
That's San Francisco. And New Orleans is the Super Bowl. Neither place, I mean, it's not a big deal.
All right, well, you bringing me?
Say what?
You bringing me?
No. Why can't you? I thought you had your own money. We rich, right? So that means
No,
we, right? That means
but
you got yours, right? You got yours, right?
I'm trying to get the content for you. Deion Sanders running around with his kids.
Deion Sanders' kids are stars for his program. You ain't no star for no program of mine.
Two. Yes, I am. And two of them is stars, and one of them just be doing stuff. I'm the one of them, the other one, not the football player. Yeah. And to you,
when you gonna grow up, bro?
I'm grown.
You grown?
Yeah.
You grown? When you gonna grow up? When you gonna sit up there and say, I'm too old for this, whatever this is, and I just need, when you gonna do that?
When I'm on the security team, or I'm in the control room.
Why would you be on the security team?
Give me a title.
You ain't
While
trying
I'm
to
a
fight
nephew,
nobody.
I'm still childish.
You ain't trying to fight nobody. What kind of security you gonna provide me?
Oh, I'm not fighting nobody. I keep them off you. I keep them off you. So we gonna go. You said we going shopping Thursday.
I bought you clothes, and I put you in blazers, shirts, suits, the whole bit, and you barely wore any of them, because you're interested in looking like a damn hood rat.
Nah, see, and this is what I'm talking about.
With Cartiers on.
You got the suit game, and I got the other stuff. I need to take you shopping, and then you could take me to get a couple more suits and stuff. Because I did grow out of it. I started working out.
Really?
Yeah.
And what made you do that? Why'd you tell the truth?
Huh?
What made you do that?
What, working out?
What made you start working out?
The women. I know you work out too. You lost you lost a little belly and stuff like that.
I lost a little belly.
Yeah,
belly completely gone. You understand what I'm saying? You said this is this is what I'm talking about. How come you can't give your uncle any love? I'm 57 and in shape.
Because I saw what Lizzo posted, and all you celebrities is just getting skinny all of a sudden.
Time out. I didn't get skinny. You saw me in the gym 6 days a week. I didn't take no medicine and all of that stuff to lose no damn weight. I've been in the gym, dog. You even got on me. You like, what the hell's the matter with you? You ain't eating beef. You're not eating the burgers the way you used to. You're not eating as much sugar and candy and all of that stuff. You got on me about that stuff. You saw me in the gym 6 days a week. You had to sit up there and say, I got to give it to you. I got to give it to you. But now that the camera's rolling, you're going to act like I'm on some Ozempic or something like something.
I'm not saying, I didn't say it. You did.
That's the drug. That's the weight loss drug.
I didn't.
That's the weight loss drug.
Oh, well. Obviously, you don't take vitamins?
Vitamins, of course you do.
One of them could be.
Oh my Lord.
One of them could be OZ, and then every time I pull up, you just act like you're walking out the gym.
So let me ask you a question. How come it can't be the same for you?
What?
I'm saying, how come you can't be taking something to supplement it to make it look like you working out when in fact you ain't?
Nah, I mean, if I take all of this stuff off, it doesn't even look like I work out. I be in the gym because I like to see, the aerobics doers and stuff.
You said the aerobic dudes? Is that what you said? Did what you said?
Aerobic doers.
Doers.
Yeah.
Doers, not dudes.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Not doers, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
So you like to watch the females in aerobics class?
I wouldn't put it that way.
But that's the way it is.
Not watching. Like, you know how people like to watch the NBA, watch basketball? I like to watch aerobics.
What particular aerobics exercise do you like watching?
You know the one where they like, forget me. I was going too crazy. Aerobics.
Before I let you get on out of here, man.
Yeah.
What'd you think about the Drake Kendrick Lamar joint?
About the thing they got going on?
No. Well, Drake's suit now.
I mean, Drake is your boy.
No, he wasn't. I like him. Don't get me wrong. I don't know him.
I know, but I went to the concert twice.
Right.
And you was like on the thing.
Yeah, he asked me to tape something. He asked me to tape something from him. And then 2 weeks ago, his team called me and asked me to model these hoodies. You understand what I'm saying? But that don't mean, wait a minute, I got nothing but respect for Drake, he's big time. But that don't mean in any way do I approve of what he did with the whole Kendrick Lamar thing. You don't get lawyers involved in something like that. Yeah. You got to handle your business. You got to go in the studio and handle your business and come out with something to eclipse, not like us. You can't be getting lawyers involved in something like that. That's my personal opinion.
And I did see that you called LL Cool J the GOAT.
Well, based on what LL said, in terms of all the things that he said that came with it. It wasn't about just his rap game. It's about how he's been transcended. He's withstood the test of time. He was an actor. He was an entrepreneur. He got the radio station on Sirius XM. You know, he's been in movies. He's done so many different things. And a lot of things that he instigated has been emulated years later. Now, some people might view it as better, but the bottom line is it all originated from him to some degree. We used to think it was Run DMC with Sucker MCs and stuff like that. We used to look at Kool Moe Dee. We used to look at Big Daddy Kane. We used to look at KRS-One. We used to look at Eric B. and Rakim, all of that. But LL, when you look at all the things, the diversity of his portfolio, that is something to admire.
So let me put the pressure on you because these are your friends. LL or Snoop? As far as what they talking about, LL or Snoop, because they like the same level, actors, everywhere.
See, I can't pick one. Here's why. I think that LL got the edge in acting. I think Snoop has the edge in marketability. What commercial doesn't he have?
Right.
You know, and not only that, I mean, you doing shows with Martha Stewart 1 minute, you got a Snoop comedy tour the next, you know, you in movies, you in television
Sports
shows
analyst.
and stuff like that. Sports analyst for the Olympics, doing the stuff with Kevin Hart prior to that, doing Jake Paul fights and stuff. I mean, when you consider the range of Snoop's marketability, I would give him the edge in that regard. But in terms of acting, I'd give it to LL, and then as a hip hop artist.
Right, I was about to say, the one thing left, music.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. You know what? I would have given it to LL by a landslide, believe it or not, just because of how transcendent he was and the range. It could be from I'm gonna knock you out, I need a beat, to Hey Lover, you know, the phenomenon, all of this other stuff. I get that. But I was listening to Snoop. You know, the other day I had never heard the song Mulholland Drive with Snoop until the other day, like a few weeks ago.
You recognize?
And that was smooth. That was smooth. So it's a toss. I give the slight edge to LL as a rap artist. I give the overall branding edge to Snoop. But it's pick
To pick him.
tomato, tomato.
Yeah.
Right?
All right. Yeah,
But you still didn't answer my question about Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
I mean, Kendrick won me over. I was one of those people, like, I didn't get it at first. I'm like, what is the hoopla about Kendrick? And he kind of slayed the dragon for me. So, Kendrick won me over. I'm a Kendrick fan.
Okay. Before I let you get on out of here, you gonna behave yourself, bro? I mean, are you gonna get yourself right where, you know, you ain't just talking, looking the part, and got ladies, you know, drooling over these young girls. I mean, it's ridiculous. How they look at you, they actually think you're innocent. I don't know where the hell they get this from, because you look corrupt as hell, but they think you're innocent. I just want to know, you know, you getting up there in age now.
I'm gonna get married at 40.
You'll get married at 40.
Yeah.
So you know who you're gonna marry, right?
Nope.
You sure?
She might not even exist.
Really? And how old are you now? Remind them.
I'll be 36 on Friday, so.
All right, so you be there. Yes, December 6th. I'm fully aware.
Now I'm just letting y'all know, so when if
what
I'm
I'm
ever on again, I'm gonna let y'all know what I had got or didn't get on Friday.
Well, you're letting them know what you didn't get, because I ain't getting you shit.
We rich.
Because you get enough. We rich. That's exactly the damn problem. That's why you ain't getting a damn thing. I'm gonna be gone on your birthday, so I won't be here to do anything for you until I get
Cash
back.
App, Apple Pay, he got every electronic payment, and he talking about he ain't gonna be here.
How do you know I have every electronic payment?
You got a cell phone, you got 2 cell phones.
How do you know I have an electronic payment? Tell them how you know that. Because you all in my business. Because you always all in my business.
Somebody gotta be all in your business. I ain't Shade Room, but you know, we related.
How you feel about the Shade Room, by the way?
I like the Shade
You
Room.
be telling me about what they be saying about me and stuff in the Shade Room all the time. Why? Why do you feel the need to echo to me what they be saying about me in the Shade Room?
Nah, Shade Room is it. That's how you.
Why is it? I'm asking. I'm literally asking. I'm being inquisitive. I don't know.
You know what Shade Room is ran by?
What?
Women. Who's in the comments? Women. Maybe that's why I like it so much.
Because you just want to listen to women on what they have to say.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I don't listen to women and what they have to say.
Really?
Actually.
You listen to grandma, God rest her soul.
That's my grandma.
You know what I'm saying? You listen to your mama, Arlen, my sister Arlen. Yeah, you listen to your mama. Yeah, you listen
Other
to
women, I don't,
Right.
you know, they have names and stuff. I'm talking about women, like, you know what I'm talking about. Right now.
I can't believe I'm letting the world know you're my nephew. I might have to erase some of this, y'all. This dude is on another level.
All right, keep all that. Or send it to me.
You want your own show? Want your own show? Yeah. It requires work.
I was gonna ask you, can I use the studio? You don't be here like that. You don't.
It requires work. Why? It pays to keep the lights on. You got to pay to keep the lights on and to have people operating the jib and the camera and all of this other stuff. It ain't free. You gonna pay for that?
Everybody that's here, just pay them 1 extra hour per time that you here, and when you leave, I'll just have a half-hour show every day.
What would you do with your own show?
Talk about what you might have been wrong about early on First Take or on your show. I would keep it in the family for certain.
But how can they trust you? Because you don't tell the truth. You'll sit up there and act like you're against me on something just to get on my last freaking nerves. You'll do that just because I'm your uncle.
No,
see what I'm saying? You wouldn't necessarily, even if you agree with me, it ain't in you to admit it.
You get the camera over here. We naturally disagree because you in your 60s, I'm in my 30s.
I thought you said I was in my 50s.
57, I round off. We doing round off.
So then you 40.
Who, me?
Yeah. If
Nah,
we
not
rounding
till-
off,
not till
if we
Friday.
rounding off, all right. Well, I ain't 60 until 3 years from now. How are you not 40 until Friday? But I'm 60 3 years from
Because
now.
I'll be 36 Friday, so that's over the 5. So then you go to the next 0. I'm doing that right now with my kid. But yeah. So Friday's my birthday, and you're gonna handle that.
Grandma told me I had to take care of you. Complete torture. And you love it. Damn shame. Thanks again to Jim Gaffigan for coming on the show. Maybe I owe him an apology. I owe the audience an apology. I owe everybody a damn apology for subjecting everybody to that drivel that came out of the mouth of my little nephew. God help us all for what we had to listen to. Ladies, don't listen to a damn thing he said. He knows not of what he speaks. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, Stephen A. signing off. Peace and love.